Hello folks, it's Animeboy and you are watching AnimeboysTV YouTube channel. How about we start with top 10 messed up Ecchi Anime? No one? Interspecies reviewers. Countless diverse races, from perky fairies to oozing slimes, inhabit the world. Naturally, such a melting pot of creatures has a broad and alluring variety of brothels. With so many options to choose from, it is hard to decide with which Saku girl to have a meaningful interpersonal experience. Fortunately, a tight group of brave warriors has come together to enlighten the public. These perverted adventurers take it upon themselves to assess the appeal of all types of Saku girls through hands-on research. Whether it be the scorchingly hot salamanders or the utterly humu goose cowgirls, the Yoruno Gloss reviewers leave no species behind. Directed by the mastermind behind Meru Tights, Ishizoku Reviewers seeks to answer one of the most pressing questions there is: which species is the sexiest? Not whoa. Super HX Eros. You know Power Rangers, the colorful heroes of justice that gang up on one hopeless villain and kick those guys? Well, it comes without question that we love them and like watching them, but you know what could be much better? Hot, sexy, half-naked Power Ranger, don't you think? Oh, and they are all girls. This anime isn't made to be deep or be meaningful. Hell, some episodes make no sense, but that's okay. Why, you might ask? Well, it's because we got boobs, of course. Who needs to plot? N03 Peter Barbecue to Kenya no Chicken. Subsequent to acquiring the title of the most grounded hero in the world, Peter Grill has at long last demonstrated his value and is prepared to take the hand of his dearest senior, the lovely and blameless Luvelia Santos. Peter hopes to have a solid relationship with her, regardless of certain complaints from her dad. Lamentably, this fantasy rapidly falls to pieces as information on his fabulous triumph spreads among the womenfolk of different races: monsters, orcs, mythical people, and others, some of them in any event competing for his seat to create posterity favored with his strength. To try not to deceive the trust of his treasured Luvelia and causing an outrage, Peter endeavors to keep away from other ladies' lewd advances. Nonetheless, achieving such an accomplishment with such countless charming ladies following right after him is actually quite difficult. No 4 Tsukumomo. In Japanese no 5 Monster Musume no Oishasan, additionally alluded to as Monster Young Lady Specialist. Following quite a while of contention, people and beasts have settled their disparities and are currently settled. This post-war time prompted the establishment of Lindworm, a town that has since turned into the point of convergence of racial agreement. As a human specialist gaining practical experience in beast science, Glenn Litbait runs a little center close by his accomplice, Saphantite Nikes, who is a half-snake beast known as a lamia. He utilizes his insight to watch out for any beasts who look for his guide. Whatever hardship, concern, or injury it very well might be, he will consistently be there, prepared to help. No 6 Redo of Healer. We follow the account of a healer named Kyoru. His incredible capacities assist him with mending wounds of any seriousness. While he was shown a way to an awesome future, life had different designs for him. He was dealt with ruthlessly by others and experienced incredible anguish. In any case, he before long discovered that his capacities permitted him to retain recollections and gain powers from others. While the disclosure came to him late and he couldn't arrive at his maximum capacity until he lost everything, he utilizes an incredible mending spell to return on schedule before his terrible destiny. He has just a single objective as a top priority: vengeance on those that have violated him. No 7 High School DxD. There's a lot of mystical fights and legends somewhat, yet it's actually loaded up with an always growing collection of mistresses of satanic women who won't be restrained by something as straightforward as attire. Hence there's a great deal of presented skin to disguise. The uncensored renditions are, true to form, unquestionably R-rated, however, that is DxD basically, and it strangely profits by having everything on full showcase. 10% healthy sentiment, 90% wanting to be issei. This is the way. No 8 Kanoken. This uncensored anime falls under the awfulness, light-hearted comedy classification. It rotates around a timid and honest understudy, Kauta Oimata. Kauta is a first-year understudy. He meets a second-year understudy, Chizuru Minamoto. Chizuru transparently plays with Kauta. Things increase when she advises that he is a fox soul. Later on, another young lady, Nozomu Izumori, enters Kouta's class. Nozomu is a wolf soul. Indeed, even she creates affections for Kouta. What's more, there starts the renowned circle of drama between the three. This anime has astounding picture quality. In addition, it has a good time, humor, love, and so forth, everything in it. No 9 How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. It's less that he's a previous NEET resurrected into a computer game scene with the body of a Chad evil spirit who can without much of a stretch crash everybody and everything. It's more that he has a collection of mistresses that is extremely expressive with their warm gestures. Regardless of whether you remove the most recent versions, including the curvy rifleman and the ardent, chest-favored cloister adherent, Diablo's sassy minutes with Shira the elf caused the controlling machine to clear in on the double. Fortunately, later deliveries guaranteed that you don't need to miss a snapshot of activity. No 10 Prison School. Controlling a piece of the workmanship like this nearly appears to be purposeless. All things considered, it's with regards to a gathering of folks who need to manly relationship out of an underground school office prior to getting themselves ousted by the similarly insidious and full-bosomed school chamber. In spoilers, there's a ton of close-ups of the ladylike figure. It might never float completely into the domain of hentai, yet you would be advised to accept the restriction machine was all around this one, complete with white lines and shadowed regions to ensure those shots remain just far-off dreams. Basically, until you purchase the Blu-ray. Thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.